Right, what's gonna be at the top? Huh? Oh, see? Theoretically, this should be where King Deshret's organs are stored. Ew. But just like before, nothing physical is stored here. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I have a theory, but I need evidence to prove it. Dr. Squirtle, crack open that container. I don't think I can crack it open. I said crack it open! I really don't have enough strength. Father, what do you think? I'm sure you know something, right? Even if you didn't tell me or anyone else. Stone slate is the key. But it cannot open all doors. Even the key must first receive acknowledgement. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, Benben's link to this place is obvious. But what do you mean the stone slate must receive acknowledgement? That's just absurd! Benben, who do you think is correct? Now that I've calmed down a little, I can understand why Jibrail is challenging my views. He said that he was once from the desert. Perhaps some experience, maybe even verbal, have been treated as knowledge. Not that they are true knowledge, of course, and naturally, there are no academic records of such things. Well, duh. Do you think there are academic records of me defeating dragons? These superstitions are understandable, considering the society he's lived in. Wow, more bigotism. But Jet, do you really think that Benben's peeps, nips, bits, words are worth believing? These are, after all, words that came out of nowhere instead of an actual academic researcher, you know? Well, I don't really see academic researchers as that trustworthy. I mean, how many times have researchers from Sumeru come out into the world and help those things that are, oh yeah, I'll be perfectly safe, and then we go into a domain and it's filled with high level enemies, and then we get our asses kicked. Yeah. Huh? Huh? But Benben has helped a lot on our trip. As for you, Tarzan, you've been nothing but talk. And that speeches I've flown through the sound are even entirely correct. I get the feeling that my father knows more, and that if he would just tell us everything he knows. Repeating something wrong 1,000 times won't make it right. Wow, you're saying exactly what I want to say to you. Dr. Squirtle, Paimon, you are adventurous with vast amounts of experience, and unlike that father-daughter pair, you have no link to this place. So, who do you think is right? Whoa, you can just spring that on us. uh, Ben is right? But no one here can really understand Ben. Even if you asked us, we wouldn't be able to answer a question like that. Instead of worrying about differing opinions, why don't we focus our attention on a real problem, like... Oh right, didn't the stone slate light it up earlier? but there's still so many blank spots on it. So, do you think we'll find clues about this stone slate here? Why don't we take a look at the stone slate, Dr. Squirtle? Boop. Oh. Wow, it lit up. Whoa, it's shining. Looks like it opened up a new passageway too. So it really is a key. But if you look closely, there's still empty patches. Here's that. Can you tell us about the symbols on it now? I'll have the answer once they're all lit up. It's too early now. I can't jump to conclusions. Haha, that does make sense. If the people of the past are fond of using inverted sentences, we may come to a completely opposite conclusion if we don't have all the information. Paimon kinda doubts that would happen. You never know, Paimon. Well, it's truly a strange place. Since the passageway to the next place has shown itself, you have no choice but to push forward. Advance, men and women. Well, mostly women. Well, things really work. Go that smoothly. Paimon keeps having the feeling that something's leading us forward. Well, going back the way we came is an option, but Paimon, I thought you loved treasure. Where there's danger, there's always treasure. How can we turn back at this point? My masterpiece just needs some final touches. Just a tiny piece of decisive proof. I expect all of you to stay until the end. Should, should you really call a decisive piece of evidence tiny? Uh, Simon may not know whether Jibral or Tirzad is correct. We'll definitely get an answer if we continue, right? Uh, Maybe? Sort of? Probably? I think. I mean, not much else we can do. Like the Squirtle. Let's be more careful from now on. How much more careful can we get? And there Benben goes. The way the dancer models slow walk is very funny. When it runs just like all the female player characters. We just fell down a hole, didn't we? We definitely fell down a hole. Dr. Squirtle! Hey, Dr. Squirtle! What? What happened? Which idiot stepped on the floor? Oh, thank goodness, you're finally awake! Paimon doesn't know what happened either. We were here when Paimon woke up. Maybe it was a trap? Anyway, let's go look for the others. Some of the devices in King Deshret's ruin will allow you to increase the clearance level of the Scarlet Sand Slate. The higher the clearance the slate possesses, the more devices it can control. Wow! Wow, a teleport point right here. That means we can Oh my god. How did we get to here? Not really, how did we get here? Over there! It's the Fakatui! And Jet and the others over there! Come on, we've got to go help! How the hell did you spot that? Paimon? It didn't even spawn in yet. Well, that's gonna be important.
さあ食らえ。トン下がれ。よっはは急ごう。戻れ。逃げ道はあります。あよっトンそこだ。よっ食らえ。よっトンかかれ。ふっほ痛がっちゃいない。はっふっはっふっよっ
We did it, we did it, we did it, hooray! You're finally here, my savior! But they were holding out pretty well. They did really. Yanfei's thing is still hovering in the back. Actually, why is Yanfei's thing still hovering back but the Shogun's one disappeared? I woke up to find myself in this place. My whole body felt like it was falling apart. This wasn't even the end of it. I went to great lengths to finally find Jeheta and her father, but the Fatui attacked again. Again? Whoa, that's terrible. Simon, Dr. Squirtle, did you see him? Benben on the way? Benben is gone. We searched all over the area, but to no avail. We didn't, did we, Dr. Squirtle? No, don't think so. Then Benben must be up ahead. There's only one left alone now. There's the only one left alone now. So we must find it soon. There's no need to be so anxious. The way I see it, it probably only got lost because it likes running off by itself so much. Benben has helped us so much. It's part of our group. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be so cruel as to abandon a companion. I must find Benben. Its capabilities are undeniable, Tirza. I'm sure you're aware of that. Even you, Jibril. Fine, you win. Let's find Benben first. But I'm leaving if we encounter the Fatui again. How would you even leave? No, really, how do you get out of here? Speaking of which, what other Fatui are you doing here? Is this some kind of archaeological hotspot? Huh? That's impossible. I wouldn't have chosen this place if it was such a hot research topic. But technically, it is a hot research topic. True. After all, you've said yourself that you aren't a very great researcher. You probably wouldn't stand a chance against those elites. Hey, it's called avoiding battles where victory isn't guaranteed. Either way, this place may be more troublesome than we expected. Let's advance carefully. Ben, where are you? Mushroom, many mushrooms, a mushroom, 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 mushroom,
さあよっそこだ。トンよっははあふっ急ごう。行くぞ。
This way? Hey, what is up there anyway?
トンよっはは行くぞ。はさあ急ごう。
Oh joy.
食らえ。よはははよはあそこだ。よはは
Ow.
トンはよさあよはははよさあトンはあうん、私が価値を見積もろう。行くぞ。
I'm guessing it's through this door.
ほれや
And the Theater does it
そ
just
こだ。
like that. Funny that run into the air might just start fighting each
ト
other.
ン
Yeah, that would be great. Uh, huh. Uh, huh. See deeper within. Find Benben.
行くぞ。
What's this first
急ごう。
anyway? This can't be. There's no signs of Benben here either. You have to go even further. Benben, you gotta find it, and soon.
行くぞ。
Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. These Fatui are in cahoots. The
裁きの雷
Aramites. Maybe we should just go back.
いや食らえ。急ごう。どの目が出るかしら。や捕まえた。よっ
死の静寂。
財を得る方法あり。
Carefully avoid it. Carefully avoid it. This room. I wonder if it was a trap. Why did it send it? Why did it send us here? It's common practice to attempt to expel trespassers outside. If you want technical details, you'll have to wait until I return and ask some Shahrewar experts. Hmm. Hmm. But I wonder, if King Deshret was a tyrant like you say, why wasn't there a lethal mechanism instead? We're just lucky we haven't encountered one yet. I hope that we never do. Look, we can continue our expedition on this path. I don't want to give up when we finally found some clues about. Shh. This guy. Shh. Those guys down there aren't friendly. Must find a way around them to proceed forward. Or. It's the Fatui and the Eremites again. You know, Dr. Squirrel, Imon's been thinking. Did they kidnap Benben? I've got to rescue it. Jet, calm down. Are you kidding? I'm just an ordinary researcher. I come here to solve academic problems, not to fight. I don't remember you solving any problems since I joined you. But we wouldn't be able to get here without Benben and Tirzan. You'll never be able to solve those academic problems of yours without Benben either. That's right. We've got to rescue it, even if it's just for the sake of completing our expedition. You're not afraid of them, right, Dr. Squirtle? Don't worry. Dr. Squirtle's an expert at dealing with the Fatui, but we should still be careful. Hostiles? Yeah, I think they're hostile. No? It's talkie time. Talkie time! Ah! I was wondering when you would get here, my dear Jibril. Huh? Huh? And here you are, just as I expected, even without an invitation from me. Oh, how long has it been since we last spoke face to face? Even my fingers on both hands aren't enough to count the years. What about you? Do you remember Jibril? Hmm. Whoa, this guy is really strange. But it looks like he knows Jibril. How cold. If our reunion after so many years apart not worth a glass of wine and a toast? You know, I don't hold the past against you. Either that or I'm not Samael the straight shooter. But still, there's a place for you in Thutmose. Just say the word and everything can go back to how it was. Indeed, we can even go claim the debt that Babel owes us. I knew it. I knew Jibril wasn't a good person. He's, actually old friends with someone like this. Nonsense. Father may have kept some things from me, but I believe he has his reasons. Ah, that really hurts, Jet. Huh? How do you know my name? How could I not? Why, Jibril, you've got such a cold heart. And it's like father like daughter, I see. Ah, Jet, you may have forgotten, but I still remember it very well. I held you in my arms when you were just a little baby, with the moonlight on one side and the bonfire on the other, just like your parents. How come? It seems like Jibril didn't tell you anything at all, huh? Come on, that can't be. Jibril, couldn't you even tell your daughter the truth? Oh well, I suppose I shouldn't be too shocked. After all, we did call you the treacherous grit. As I listened to my subordinates reporting to me about the responses of the foreign merchants in the Oasis, I started to wonder who gave them such wisdom, yet only instructed them without explaining anything at all. But even I could never imagine the little Jed's place in your heart is no different than those foreign merchants, mere strangers to you. You don't even dare tell her about your past. Why? Are you afraid she'll hear about your history of betrayal and look down on you? Father, Samael, to be honest, I'm quite relieved to say you're the same lippy fellow I remember. Now I have nothing to worry about if I beat you to the point where you leave of your own accord. Haha, so you are afraid. You're afraid that this ghost of your past will seek you out for the debt you owe. But of course, I have the right. The secret of Al-Ahmar belongs to the Tuthmos. Yes, you took the key and betrayed us. You betrayed all of us grains of sand. Just look at yourself. You're children and cowards. Ah, where's the ferocity you once had? Has it flown away like the sand flows out from between the fingers? Enough! Hand over Benben. Benben? Oh, that mechanical creation? Ah, hey, did you hear that? Jibril actually calls this thing Benben. Unfortunately, these Snezhnayans aren't our old acquaintances, or this would be much, much more amusing. And over Benben. Or else. Or else what, Jibrail? Is this even necessary? Ultimatum after ultimatum. Have you finally changed your mind? Do you plan to finally sit down and catch up with me? Oh, right. Do you remember what happened to Ufira? Haha, you haven't forgotten, right? It's fine. Even if you've forgotten, we can help you refresh your memories again and again. What the heck is this? What the heck is this guy saying? We do have another way of to communicate, don't we? Come on, Jet. Why don't you and that kid over there lend him a hand? After all, Jibrail is much weaker than he used to be. Yeah, but I'm also a lot stronger than you think I am. Not Squirtle. That guy Samuel looks strong, but we'll have to give him a good thrashing so we can get Benben back.
また仕事か。
見切りました。終わりね。撤収。痛がっちゃいない。急がなくてもいい。ほっ。はっ。ふん。あら？いや。はっ。と。
I didn't expect you to step behind.
よ。よ。はっ。
Wow, talk about being edgy. Benben, are you alright? Bloop, bloop. It seems fine. Just a little sad. Hey, Jibrail, you'd better tell us the truth right this instant, or we'll have to go our separate ways. Samael is clearly some manner of villain, but he was so friendly with you, and even with Jehet. So, are you? Are you a part of the same group? I knew it. I knew it all along. You agreed to my commission without even asking about the details. Just because you had a plan, right? Wow, his toes are in the sand right now. That must be uncomfortable. You plotted to with Samael to trick a simple and ignorant researcher like me to uncover the secrets here for you. And you even used your own daughter to gain my trust for that goal, didn't you? And you, Jet, that naivety and ignorance of yours was just a facade that Jabriel made you put on, wasn't it? And what an actress you were indeed. Susan, you're too much. Raymond thinks that Jet really was in the dark about this. As for Jabriel... Paimon, you too, Dr. Squirtle. Wake up! It is my kindness and gullibility that made me fall for their lies. Don't follow in my footsteps. What kindness? What kindness? You weren't kind at all. You're just a fool. What are you talking about? I'm no actress. And you, father, this isn't the time for secrets. I too want to know the truth. I won't make any excuses for my betrayal, nor do I think I made the wrong choice. You know, I might remember Samael calling Jibril something like that. Treacherous grit. Yes, there's nothing to hide there. I was once one of the sand people. Thutmose. Thutmose, eh? Thutmose? No matter what it was in the past, now. Anyways, Samael is a madman true and true. Will stop at nothing to achieve his objectives. Well, that was obvious enough. I mean, just listen to the way he was talking earlier. He sounded nuts. My wife, Jehet's mother, was killed by him. So that's what happened. Is that why you never ever mentioned her? Your mother was a researcher too. If it wasn't for me, she would have had a brighter future. Huh? Huh? Huh. Yeah, then she's probably related to that guy, the researcher. At least she wouldn't have lost her life at such a young age. They're relatives, dear Zed. What? I won't believe a word you said. That's reasonable. It was I who concealed my motives, so I brought this upon myself. At least you've got some self-awareness. But no matter what, I'll protect you until this commission is over. No way! It's obvious that Samael has a bone to pick with you. If you stay with me, I don't want to be targeted by someone like that. Dear Zad, you're being stupid again. That's just an old grudge between them. His current priority is definitely King Deshret's treasures. Why would he have taken Benben otherwise? So he'd come for you even if my father wasn't here. After all, you have the key to solving everything. I do? Wait, the stone slate? Good thing I gave it to Dr. Squirtle for safekeeping. I knew it wasn't something safe. And why do you announce that to the whole wide world, you fool? Now they know that I have it. Oh wait, no. I gave it to Gibralli. Yeah, I gave it to Gibralli. Hey! It's not just the stone slate, but your intelligence too. The knowledge you possess as a researcher is something he covets too. I don't want to be targeted in a place like this. He'll be fine with Jibrail here. Jibrail. I don't want to lose to that guy, and we have me too. I won't let Samael hurt anyone again. There's no time to lose. The longer we delay, the more time he'll have to prepare. He's like a viper crawling through the shadows. His blades are like a viper's. Oh my god, what's up with this edgy description of him? This is literally what he said as he died and left. We cannot show any weakness to him, otherwise it'll lead to fatal consequences. But here's a fatal weakness. I hope you'll keep your word. Well, as far as Paimon is concerned, Paimon thinks that staying united is even more important now that we finally got Benben back. Look, there's still a long way ahead, right? But it's strange. What's Samael doing here? What's Samael doing here? What they want should be up there, right? I'm sure he has a plan. Or perhaps we missed some clues around here. Oh, then we absolutely cannot allow our differences to delay our expedition. Let's go! Dr. Squirtle and Paimon will take the front. All of you, keep up! Wait, why am I keeping front?